Welcome back again. We have already seen about time portion. Now we'll go for a motion portion. What is motion? हम बोलते हैं ना कि इसका मूवमेंट फास्ट है, इसका मूवमेंट स्लो है, स्पीड ज़्यादा स्पीड है, कम स्पीड है. सो आई विल टेल ऑल द एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ ए स्पीड, ऑल द एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ ए मूवमेंट ऑफ ए faster rate and slower rate, then unit of a speed, then what is the graph, what is a uniform motion, non uniform motion, type क्या है उसके. So one by one I'll let you know everything. So without wasting the time, once again we'll go to the whiteboard, and our topic is a motion, right? So motion is nothing but a movement of a object or anybody. Like if I am doing motion, then I am anybody, right? So motion is a movement of ऑब्जेक्ट, किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट का, या फिर ऑब्जेक्ट और समवन, right? This we can say as a motion. So now actually why we require to measure a motion? So by measuring a motion we can get to know that if anybody is fast, anyone is slow, so that we'll get to know by this motion. So how exactly we are getting to know? So for fast and slow motion we must know the two things. First one is distance, ki that object, how much distance that object has covered and someone has covered that distance. Then second thing, in what time he have, like if a sprinter of 100-meter race, he is finishing a race in 10 second, then उसकी स्पीड कितनी हुई 100/10, so that will be 10 meter per second. So that all we will see ki what is speed. So now we'll go for a speed. What is speed? I have already told what is motion. So in motion's second aspects we have the speed. So speed is nothing but a measurement of a object about how fast and how slow a object is moving, right? Mathematically if I will tell, then the speed can be written as I already told, the two aspects of fast and slow, that is distance by time, right? Means how much distance he or any object is covering in particular time, that is a speed. So if you want to write definition, then you can recreate the definition as a speed is a distance covered in a unit time. Now we must know what is the unit of a speed, because it is a physical quantity, so we should know what is the unit. Like if lastly if you are solved the numerical, then what unit you will write. Like we have already seen the unit of a distance, we all know unit of a distance, I'll write unit of speed. Okay, so speed की unit क्या है? Distance किस में measure करते हैं? Distance is measuring small quantity, measuring in the meter. Then time is measuring, I have already told the standard unit of a time, that is a second. So इसकी unit क्या हो गई? By symbol we can represent meter per second. So meter divided by second is the unit of a speed. This is a smaller quantity, and if you want to measure at a larger aspects, then this meter can be converted into the kilometer, and second can be converted into the more specific unit called hour. So kilometer per hour is also a unit of a speed. If larger or smaller context will talk, then instead of meter and kilometer you can write centimeter also, you can write, है ना? And centimeter time you can take second, or if you can take minute, or you can take milliseconds, whatever as per the, like if train is moving, that will be move faster, if bus will move, that will be slower than the train, and with both the aspects the aeroplane will move more faster. So as per that we can take the unit. So now after this I will tell how to measure the average speed. So before that I will tell you a method to recognize the formula. While solving the problem, how you will find the formula. One basic method is there, that if you will get to know, then no need to mug up the formulas. Like anything they will ask. Suppose now they ask the distance. So you know the formula of only speed. So how you will find the distance? So I will tell you, just draw a triangle. This is a universal method, nobody will get wrong. Okay, so make a triangle part a triangle in two part, again divide this one into the another two part. So this, in this manner we got the three box. In first box you can write distance. As we know, we have three quantities. First one is distance, then we have speed, then we have time, dst. Okay, just remember dst. Now by this we will get all the formulas about the numerical of this chapter. So first formula is about distance. So how to measure the distance or how to find the distance in numerical. So distance is equal to, here what is at the bottom part of distance is, first one is speed, then with speed only time is there. So with, if anything is with, then you can write multiplication. So speed into time. Then second method or second formula of speed, if you want to find, then speed is equal to, ऊपर क्या है d, d means distance. So distance divided by, because it is a down side, so divided by time. So this is our second formula. And third formula, if you want to find a time in a numerical, so time is equal to ऊपर distance and at the bottom part time को छोड़ के second, so distance by second. So by this manner you can easily solve all the numericals without mugging up all the formulas. You just need to know dst. Okay, triangle, make a triangle, divide into the three parts, then dst, upper d, then side s and side t. So all the formulas will be there. Then next, average speed. What is average speed and why we require to measure the average speed? Because average speed, so as we all know, like our school bus, if I'll take an example of a school bus, so from your stop, if school bus is going, then it will be at a higher speed than at a bus stop or at any traffic signal. The bus will stop there, so it will consume some time. So for that aspects, like every bus or every object will not move in the same interval, same time या फिर same distance cover नहीं करती है. So for that purpose we are measuring the average speed. So average speed, mathematically average speed is a total distance covered divided by total time taken, right? So now suppose I will take one example. Suppose your bus started from your home to few meters, like I must say the 200 meters start हो गया. Then that 200 meter they covered into the 10 or I must say the 20 seconds. Okay, then at a bus stop, bus stopped and for it is stopped for a 10 second, but at that time there was no movement of bus, so 0 meter. Then again it moved 200 meter and our school came in another 10 second. So what is the total distance? 200 plus 100, 300 divided by 20 plus 10 plus 10, 40. So 30 by 4 our speed, meter per second is our speed. So for that purpose we need to find the average speed. Now two type of speed or motion is there. That two type, first one is uniform motion and second one is non-uniform motion. So what is the difference between them? What is the formula? How to find that? I will tell you what are the examples. So first we'll go for uniform motion. So suppose a bus is like, if you want to find the definition of a uniform motion, means a object or anyone is moving equal distance in equal interval of time. Equal interval of time. For example, if suppose one school bus is there, I must draw a graph. So here on this one is our y-axis and this one is our x-axis. So horizontal रहेगी, that is x-axis, and the vertical रहेगी, that one is a y-axis. So suppose you have taken one quantity here, one quantity here. So here we can take distance as a one quantity and that will be in a meter suppose, and here second or a time. So suppose I'll write here one this is a distance, this is a time. So firstly, if your bus moved 100 meter and it took 10 seconds, right? So just I'll bigger aspects if I will take, then here I can take 100 meter, 200 meter, 300 meter, 400 meter, or like that it will go on. And here we will take the time like 10 second, 20 second, 30 second, 40 seconds, 50 seconds, and 1 minute or 60 seconds. So in first 100 meter in 10 second. So 100 meter is here, 10 second is here, meet a point, meet at a point. Then second again bus started and it covered another 100 meter, or now it went 100 plus 100, 200 in again 10 second means 20 seconds. So 200 and 20 point will come here, again 400, then in 40 seconds. So we can see equal distance is covering an equal interval of a time, and in this manner our graph comes like this. So if you will join all the point, it will give you a straight. So if a straight line is coming, it means a uniform motion or moving equal distances in equal interval of a time. Now we'll go for a non-uniform motion. So non-uniform motion can be defined as a covering or traveling unequal distance in equal interval of a time, in equal interval of a time. For example, again the same graph you can take, and in that same graph again 100, 200, 300, 400, like that you can take up to the 500. That is a distance in meter, and here you can take 10 second, 20 second, 30 second, 40 second, 50 seconds time, right? So now we have a tabulation about speed or distance and time, right? So first of all, that bus will started at and measured the 100 meter or travel the 100 meter in 10 seconds. So graph came here, right? So 100 in, okay, so like this 100 meter in 10 seconds, and next 100 meter, or I must say the 200 meter in 10 seconds. So total 100 plus 200, 300. So here 300, that in 10 plus 2, 20 seconds. So here we have taken the 20 seconds. Idhar kuch aaya. Okay. Then suppose now it covered 500 meter in another 20 seconds. Then it is a 40 seconds. So total 500 and 20 plus 10, 40. So it is like this. Now if you will draw, or if you will join the point, so it will come like this, this, and again like this. So this is not a straight line. It means it is a non-uniform motion, or I must say the covering unequal distances in equal interval of a time. That was about our uniform and non-uniform motion. Now we'll move forward to last topic of this chapter is called graph. What is a graph and what are the type of a graph? So if we'll start with a graph. So graph is nothing but representation of two quantities, like we have represented the distance and time there, na? So representation of two variable means different quantities, hai na? Distance was different quantity and time is a different quantity. So variable quantities on x-axis and y-axis, x-axis and y-axis, right? On x-axis and y-axis. Now graph is of a three type. So first graph is a bar graph. So bar graph के अंदर bars बनते हैं. For an example, this is a bar graph of distance and time. So it will be the bars will be there. Suppose this is 400, 300, 200, 100 and 0 again. Okay. So now if 200 meter is covered in 10 seconds and 300 is covered into another 10 seconds, this one next 100 meter is converted into again 10 seconds. So like this bars will be there, like this 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar. So the bar will be there. That is a bar graph. And second is a or pie graph. So in pie graph we can write the percentage, any percentage. Suppose in a village, suppose this will be a circular type, and suppose in a village 20% are, suppose 20% candidate, this is a full 100%. So 20% suppose candidates are students, another 40% is a farmer, 20% again suppose a housewife, and all other is a suppose a worker. So this percentage graph is there, that is we calling as a pie graph. And the last one is a line graph. This line graph we have already seen and I have drawn previously. For example, we have the two axes, x-axis and y-axis. This is called y-axis, this is called x-axis, and the distance covered, suppose this is distance, this is a time, and distance 100 covered in 10 seconds. Okay, so make a point here, and another one point is here, 100 meter, 200 meter, 10 second, 20 second, 30 second, 40 second, as usual जो हम लोग लेते थे. Okay, and again if one point came here, one point came here, so what we are doing, we are joining it by line, we are making a line. So this one is a line graph, कुछ भी हो सकता है, uniform and non-uniform, that one is a line graph. So this was all about our chapter, and next video is there for our illustration of an exercise, और जो भी question है उसका illustration है.